happy. A small portion of the slate lit up. What does it mean? Do you have any idea, Desart? It's hard to say. Only a portion was lit up. Besides, I've told you all before. Rigor is a key to academic research, and you don't want to jump to conclusions, right? This does in fact me. The game didn't just troll me like that. Are you freaking kidding me? Did the game really just troll me like that? Paimon never thought there'd be such a place in the desert. A gem on the golden satin. It's quite safe around here, right? I can finally relax. Keep it safe. Is it important? You can't be unaware of its value, surely. Well, its value to whom? To our employer, of course. After all, he is depending on it to write his paper. Anyway, let's head back. We shouldn't keep Jet and the others waiting for too long. Alright, continuing on with the stuff. Instead of just slightly getting a sore throat, I'm slightly getting a headache. Anyway, it's like the branches on a tree. Where they come from the same roots, their endless division makes it so that some may not touch each other for decades or even centuries. Only when the entire tree withers and its trunks decay will those separated branches finally meet in the soil. Speaking of which, why did you choose to leave the desert, Father? You already mentioned your past, so I see all this very different from Desart. I don't have family traditions, and I don't even remember my mother's face. I only have you, and you only have me. There is no large tree, no branches that tie us together. You might have left the desert long ago, and this might be the first time seeing it for myself, but I have this feeling that we're like the grains of sand here in the desert. I also have a feeling I'm going to try and make a connection that maybe that researcher is Jet's mother. And that's why, Gerbil was up there. No family, no objective, but what we are is pretty free. Jet. The desert holds only the past. It has no future. If what lies beneath the sand and wind can be described as the truth, then I can only say that it perhaps isn't something that will bring joy to everyone. I gave up on the path of seclusion, not because it's a mistaken path, but because I found a better path. Jet, I hope you'll be able to take that bright path. I don't really understand you. If the path of sand isn't what you desire, then why accept Desart's commission? Don't tell me it's because you want to take a look at your past. I think you just can't forget the desert and the hot winds that sweep it. The strange thing is that I have no memories of the desert, but coming here makes me feel like I have returned home all the same. I love the sand, just like I love Paimon and Ben. This is a place with hope, too. I'm sure of it. Isn't finding Ben proof of that? It'll be a new day tomorrow. The ruins ahead are still waiting to be explored. Keep your chin up, Desart. No matter what others say, I think you're a brave person. You've taken the first step and left the comforts of your home. Now just do as you've always done and take the second step, then the third. I'm sure you'll get to that place where no one has been, and find that special research material of yours. Even you can occasionally say some nice things, eh, Jet? I'm just speaking my mind. After all, I'm as free as the sand. But even the freest sand should rest as an oasis. It's getting late, so let's get some rest. I'll be on the lookout tonight. I'll sleep well with you on the lookout, Father. Ah, I see. That actually won't let me continue, what the... Camping out in the desert is terrible. Oh, come on, why are you being so negative again? Well, the two of you are adventurers. Let's talk about you instead. How can a young girl like you endure sleeping on the sand while dressed like that? I just can't figure it out for the life of me. Desart, you're such a pampered guy. Tell me, will even a bean placed under 10 mattresses disturb your sleep? Of course not. Anyway, why would anyone sleep on 10 mattresses? I don't know. Perhaps it might be a hobby of the wealthy, for all you know. But you should have expected that. You've come to camp outside. What else can you do, anyway? Go back the way we came? Of course not. The material we gathered yesterday isn't enough to write anything good. Forget submitting it to academia. Just reading it as the square would get me ridiculed. Looks like you still got some spirit, eh? Of course, this huge ruin is right before me. It must have been the temple. As a researcher, I must go in and have a look. And there is this... Ben Ben? Right, Ben Ben, what a strange thing. And I mean, such an extraordinary thing might be even closely linked to King Desert's civilization. If that's true, I can't turn a blind eye. Going back the way we came would be way worse than putting a beam beneath my mattress. You may as well have me sleep atop 100 Ben Bens. I'd never sleep again. 100 Ben Bens? That would really hurt. Anyway, before I connected up to my paper, until I figured out everything, I started to leave. I paid all of you very well too. If we do encounter danger, I'm counting on you to earn that pay. Hey, come on, aren't we already companions on this journey? Of course we'll protect you in the face of danger. My father and I are professionals. Yeah, Wilmine is too. You have nothing to worry about. Who knows what the future holds? Better to be safe than sorry. Father? The merchants can rest in the oasis while we're away. Gladly. We discussed our contingency plans, but we must bury some of the supplies before we leave. In the worst case scenario, the merchants may be forced to leave. This way, we'll still have some supplies to come back to even if that happens. Is that really necessary? Underestimate the sand and you'll pay with your life. Since it's father, he definitely has his reasons. Well, it's always a good idea to prepare for every possibility. This should do, right? Let's set out then. Slow down, my hangover isn't... Tessard, you better hurry up, or someone else might publish a paper about this before you. Don't say things like that. Lumine, you ready? Let's go too. Yep, we're going to that temple. Is this all our supplies? Well, we get to figure out the temple and all that. I figured it would be part of the quest. If only I had a glass of dandelion wine right now. Praise be the oasis. Speaking of dandelion, that's also the name of one of the centaur beasts. We named it because its fur is more fluffy than others, and it sheds so much. They have fur? They don't look like they have fur. But I don't even think it likes the name. It shakes fur all over Bonsafie whenever he calls it dandelion. Could it be that it's just not fond of the name from Mondstadt? Would it prefer a name from Sumeru? Something like Dizard? I'm so jealous of you. Unlike us, we can only stand here staring at the sand. You guys venture into the depths of the ruins to find out what's hidden in those big guys. How I wish I could travel to different places and meet different people just like you. I've always wanted to visit that cathedral in Mondstadt. My boss mentioned it several times, but I never had the chance. Don't become some weird Barbara fan, buddy. We like Barbara, but we don't gotta be crazy about it. Oh, they really came out the sand, huh? Were you done out there, dog? Were you done eating outside? I'm gonna close this door then. Better not have done nothing out there with you going under that bed for no reason. Ugh. What the hell is with these stairs? I don't think they were completely done correctly. I thought it would be smooth sailing this time, but we still have to figure out a way to get that door open. Isn't that good news? At least that means no one's ahead of me. Even if they may have chosen the same subject, I got here first. The Academia's researchers aren't alone in vetting King Desert's relics. What do you mean convetting? It's legitimate research approved by the Academia. Don't you dare compare me to treasure hoarders. Let's just find a way through the door. Oh, do you remember how Ben managed to somehow made the stone slate light up? Let's have a look around. We might discover a clue. What's Dizard's stone slate doing with Omine? Well, Omine's here is an expert adventurer with much more experience in ruined mechanisms than Dizard. Giving her this important item will help make the best use of it. Yeah, that's it. That was my intention exactly. Is that how it is? Fine, you do have a point. So, Omine, have you figured everything out? Nothing so far. Well, Omine does know does know nothing about research. It's never too late to learn. Even someone as knowledgeable as me can figure out everything, I suppose. Our dream must continue improving myself. If I spend 10 years working hard in the academia, 10 years of hard work won't do anything for a layman. Just forget it. Huh? But you'll never know if you don't give it a try. Wait, Ben's acting a little strange. Maybe he'll give us more clearance. Maybe Ben can open the door. Nice going, Ben. Whoa, it's actually opening up! I didn't expect Ben to be able to do that. I think Ben's saying that's capable of more than just that. Paimon gets the feeling that Ben is much more useful than the stone slate. Or maybe we should ask this instead. Will the stone slate really be of any use? Of course it will. It has to. I might lose my mind if it's less use than Ben. Be patient. It's too early to make any kind of judgment. Are you alright, Jereba? A short-sighted researcher is bound to amount to nothing. Patience is a virtue. But neither Paimon nor Romin are researchers. I'm terrible at pursuing and waiting for things. But life isn't made up of exactly what? That's enough. It doesn't matter who did it. All that matters is that the door opened, right? Now that the door's open, you're eager to go inside, aren't you, Ben? Alright, Zard archaeological team, let's go. Let's advance with caution. All I know, we should be fine if we stay close to Lamine, right? Come on, Lamine, let's get moving. Dog, what are you doing? What is kicking your feet at that toy gonna do to you? You look ridiculous. Tell me we need Ben for this. I'm gonna mark this, just in case. Oh, crap, what could it be now, though? It would be 10 and 11. Clearance 10 and 11. Okay. Oh, you guys are just posted. Gerbil, what do you think about these ruins? You should ask Zard, he's the professional here. I'm just a brute. All I know about the king are the old stories that no one wishes to hear. Ben seems to know this place well, and for some reason doors seem to hold a special place in its heart. Maybe it's a bizarrely shaped key. I mean, Ben has 3 corners, so are the doors here. So Ben's the type that's drawn to something similar to it? Well, I mean, no wonder they say you're an experienced adventurer. You observe everything in such detail. There still hasn't been anything worth writing about. Would Ben come if I tried to take it back with me? I think I would rather stay here. Hey, now you're just acting like Jet, that thing. I mean, Ben can only be put to good use when it comes down to research. Alright, left or right? Going left. I'm sure we gotta check both sides anyway. Did they both lead to the same thing?
Boba, get them! Windblade!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Jesus. Hang on, slow your roll. Oh, I can't move those, so... Please. Where are you going? Don't tell me you're gonna go open the clearance now. Not at all what I thought you were gonna do. Nope. Doesn't seem to be open. What do you boys think you're doing?
Oz, reveal! Ha!
Did you think you could just stand in the way? Huh. Oh. Well, I don't have clearance. All this clearance you need. How much shit do you need to do? It's such a small desert, but there's... Probably because it's a small kind of place. It's because I keep running into so much stuff. And again, I don't feel this is the entirety of the desert, though. It just... Unless I can complete the Statue of the Seven, this isn't the complete place, because we don't even have the trophy for that yet. That doesn't mean I don't want to have this entire area completed before the next section comes out. Ben's been milling around the door, but nothing's happening this time. It seemed to have been talking to the doors earlier. Stop that nonsense. Doors can't speak. But something like Ben shouldn't be able to speak either, right? But that's true. Guess Pylon's unknowingly accepted that Ben can speak as well. But can beeping really be considered speaking? As long as communication is achieved, it doesn't matter if the language used is something we're familiar with. For example, animals have their own language, and the sand has its own language too. But if we don't understand it, Pylon's curious. Pylon really wants to know what Ben is saying. Just ask Ben if you're curious. Ben, what were you talking about with the door? Shit, he was talking about that beep boo boo bop, beep boop bop. Oh, I see. Whoa, you understand it? Of course not. It's just as I mentioned before, I can sense some of its emotions. But once you understand Ben's emotions, trying to guess what Ben's saying isn't that difficult. To be honest, Paimon doesn't understand anything. Well, I mean, did you... Not at all. Yeah, Paimon has no idea what she's talking about. Well, no one has been in here for a very long time. Of course. Someone has been here, but they weren't able to open this door. Yeah, even Ben can't open it. This door is protecting something very important, and so much time has passed that it has almost forgotten how it was used. People used to come here long ago, and some would even would pass here many times a day. I mean, it's such a huge door, after all. People used to walk here, huh? It must have been a mischievous cat that no one would catch, which is why so many people would pass through here. Wait a minute, did the door tell Ben all of that? Of course not. They're just guesses I made based on Ben's emotions. Yeah, I almost believed you. If I had unknowingly included it in my paper, wouldn't everyone laugh at me once I publish it? How do you make it up to me when that happens? Tizard, that would be your own mistake. As a researcher, you should be able to distinguish the authenticity of the materials you collect. Ugh. That was close. Paimon almost believed her too. Thank goodness we don't have any papers to write. We have a long journey ahead. Let's stop wasting time and get moving. Right, this place is huge and filled with doors. If we do this in front of every door, who knows how long it'll take us to finish. Wouldn't that be perfect? You are fond of camping outside, but this place has walls, a ceiling, and even the research materials you want. King Jet civilization fell to tyranny, and this place is probably his mausoleum. I'd rather spend 2 weeks in the desert than spend a single night here. Tazard, do you and King Desert have... Jet? Oh, alright. Nick Nicole and the others are still waiting for us at the Oasis. Let's continue exploring. Goodness gracious, there's so much to do. Another helping stone. This quest is only ending once we actually get all the way to the top of that mausoleum. I know that one for a fact. I'm exhausted. Besides Ben, we haven't made any other discoveries. And that makes my exhaustion all the worse. This place is huge and we've seen so much on the way here. Paimon, sure there's a lot to write about. Even if Paimon doesn't really know how much about these things. Neither of you are a researcher, so of course you don't understand. What we've witnessed this whole time can be only considered as proof of existing research, except Ben. How should I explain this to a non-researcher? Let me put it like this. I want my paper to get approved by the Academia's review. It's like love. Your lover is academia research? The current situation is that I want to love it, but it seems to hold no interest toward me. A paper must stand out to pass the review. Just imagine that you're pursuing your ideal partner. If you're no different from the other candidates, then how do you come to capture their heart? This anthology sounds like a real stretch, you know? The way Desart thinks is really strange. In my opinion, a couple just has to consider each other suitable. There is no need to compete with others. We're still talking about academic research reviews, aren't we? I shouldn't have made that example. Just forget what I said. I guess this is where our little chat ends. It'd be a lot more efficient if we split up and look for more clues. An archaeological expedition with no hope in sight. Who cares about efficiency? That stone slate is lit up once. We'll definitely find a way to make it light up completely. We just have to not give up. But how can you guarantee that? Wait, so you already do know something, don't you? What do I know? What I do know is that there may be hope if we continue forward, but we'll leave empty-handed if we turn back now. Oh, that is true. Tazard, stop worrying about this and that. An indoorsology researcher like you has finally gotten the opportunity to enter some ruins. So just treat it as you have a chance to view some of your seniors' research subjects for yourself. You're right, I should be more professional. But even if we're going to split up, I want Lumine to stay close to me. Okay. I'll have nothing to worry about with you around. There's no danger here, and while you might be a researcher, you're terrible at puzzles. You'll just be a burden to Lumine. Exploring ruins has never been my forte, but if I'm given enough time and pen and paper, then such problems will be no problem at all. Alright. Anyway, just shout help me if you're in danger or something. One of us will get in there in time. What if none of you do? Is it impossible as breaking open 10 bad eggs in a row for breakfast? I think you need some lessons in mathematics, Jet. I can introduce you a teacher to you once we return. Ugh. Well, you opened that door, did you? But then there's this door open. Well, we're gonna go up here. 'Cause why not? All of this just to literally open the front door of the damn of the mausoleum. Have you found any clues? I haven't made any progress over here just yet. That's a boat. That's strange. What's a ship doing in here? Might make sense because this is the ocean of sand. Perhaps a river used to flow through here, but it dried up. Or perhaps this boat was not made to be used by the living. I'll have to head back and do some research on the geographical changes here as to confirm my feeling. Oh, son of a hold. I'm gonna go for 5 more minutes we have left here, and then I'm gonna stop. So we need to get up here and figure this out. Oh, I know you can get up there. Oh, you're kidding me right now. Thing is, where do I take this one? Huh. Maybe I did need to fall down there. Oh wait, I lost the thing now. Damn it. Oh, that's where I need to go. I'm so stupid. I wasn't trying to go forward, I just had to go right there. Oh, this place needs clearance, huh? I would have been so mad had that actually hit that. Oh, he's gone. Alright, hang on. Does he need clearance here too, huh? Oh my lord. I don't want... God damn. Clearance 13. Yippee. Not really. Ain't no yippee for that, that's for sure. Why are we taking the longest route for this? Why? This is just gonna go right back into that room, isn't it? And then I'm gonna get mad. No, it's supposed to go right there. We sure are doing this weirdly. We didn't go and do that thing exactly the way I thought we would. Ben seems to have a lot to share with the doors. If only my father and I could do the same. Alright, with that, I'm going to end it off there. I'm actually going to see the other 2 journey quests, and then see if they are after this, or if they are done during this, or before it, because I want to get something done. And I don't think I'm getting this done tonight. I don't know, because I need to take myself actually a little break for myself.